Hey, what's up, people? My name is Terry Sterling, and I am a full-breed Haitian man, born here in Louisiana, New Orleans. But yes, in bloodline and so forth, I am Haitian, and I represent that to the 100% fullest. Now, what does that come with? A variety of loving music in general. But from my people's music, that's just the natural, the need for speed like that kind of way of music. Compa, which is Haitian music, is the top of the line. To start out the history of it, we had in the 1940s or 50s, I may say, pretty much when the first day we had our revolution, as being the first free black country in the world, we celebrated that day. And we celebrated with sticks beating on trees, rocks beating on anything that could make a sound, and we could just jump and feel the good time and vibe to it. But through time, in the 1950s, a man called Namor Jean-Baptiste came in as a saxophone player, a producer, a director. This guy was a band leader, and he incorporated all kinds of instruments, the guitar, the piano, the saxophone. He did it all and put all those things together, and it made just one big sound. And the sound was just magnificent. It was beautiful. Now, when it comes to Zouk, Zouk is a more sexy, laid-back kind of music. That kind of sound, when you look at her, she looks at you, she know what's going on. You know what I mean? She know what's going on. But when it comes to that compa, we have that up-tempo, we have that love, and that just does it for both. It puts you in the mood if you're in a bad mood, a good mood, of course, and it gets you out of any kind of situation or action. There are songs where when you listen to certain songs, they are what makes your day go by. From Namor Jean-Baptiste, he came up with the idea of having a full live band play for an audience that just had a way of style of dancing, him and her, just the way they move, just whatever they did, that was so nice. Till today, it is what makes our day go around. We can't knock it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sound. And from the more, there were multiple other little bands that came through, and they all came with their own little style, their own little swag. Every city, every state came up with a new instrument. Every guy came up with a new way to beat on that drum, that tambour, you know, that saxophone, the style that he came up with, a cha-cha, matter of fact, like the Ska Shot #1, those guys. There's this one guy that sits up front with the cha-cha, and his voice is so deep. Sometimes you don't even hear the bass because he is the bass, the lead bass, and he just does it. Music in general, and Haitian music, not only compa, but Haitian music in general, we've had that same issue, I may say, as life. It's just like life. We have that upper class, that middle, and that poor. And with those guys, we've never really had a middle class when it came to, you know, Haitian music. We didn't have that, you know, that part of where I'll come through for him and make sure he's good, then I'll, you know, he do his thing and he'll come through for me. It was nothing like that. It's just as life. You come up good, you're gonna be on top. You come up struggling, you're gonna struggle the rest of the way. At the end of the day, with the talent that's being wasted and not really much of, you know, support for those guys, I believe all they need is hope. Hope to know that if they show their talent, they have the chance to really, you know, bump that up and show what they got. Because the world just doesn't know what they're missing out on. Because there's talent out there, and we just have to give them a chance. With the VIP production, the guys that are here right now doing this beautiful work, it's to show their love and their support for their people. I may not say only their people, but probably, you know, for all little cities, states in the world. For those kids that doesn't have that voice to show off what they can or can do. With VIP production, these guys are doing this to really voice, You know, they're putting that voice out for the kids that can't say or that can't share it on with the next guy. And it's to let the world know that, hey, don't just sleep on us, those guys that are down there, us guys that you don't see at the mall, at the restaurant, or on stage. Go out there, look for us, you know, try something new, because with something new, there's always something great that comes out of it.